Jupiter Ascending, it's the new film from the Wachowskis. Is it worth your time? Let's find out. Welcome to the Captain Bite Show, the show where I do the very difficult task of telling you whether a movie is worth your time or not and it deserves a spot in your movie collection. As always, I am Ash, and today we are going to be talking about Jupiter Ascending. So let's do it. So Jupiter Ascending is about Mila Kunis. She plays this cleaning lady who out of nowhere gets targeted by this great royal galactic family from outer space who's just like, she owns the Earth, and she's like, what? And they're like, yeah, give it to us. And they kidnap her, but then Channing Tatum's like, no. He's like, no, and he comes and he saves her, and he's like, no, 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 it's weird. Just remember, Eddie Redmayne wants the Earth, Mila Kunis owns it, and Eddie Redmayne wants that shit. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. And I was holding out hope for this movie, you know. I thought it could be really good. I really liked the trailers. I was like, oh, this could be a really good new sci-fi movie. This could be a fantastic new sci-fi movie, you know. And then the delay happened, and I'm just like, oh, that's not great, but I'm still gonna try and hold on to my hope. Maybe they're just fine-tuning some things and then they'll come out with a better product. I should have let go of that hope, because this movie is just straight awful. I mean, let me start off with the positives first so I don't, like, come off as a total asshole. But basically, the universe is awesome. The universe is really cool. I really liked it. It was interesting, like, legitimately interesting. I was interested in it. The visual effects are really good. And that's it. Because an incredible universe, that's a great thing, that's all great, but if you don't have the story to back it up, it's kind of useless. And guess what this movie doesn't have? A good story. I mean, this is one of the most horrendous stories I have seen in recent memory, because this thing barely ever makes sense. It barely ever makes sense, because it is so convoluted and confusing that it is near impossible to follow. Because you'll be like, okay, I think I'm getting into it, you know? And then they'll just throw 3,000 other random things that are completely out of place right at your face, and you'll be like, I'm gonna need 10 minutes. Can I go out in the hallway and think about this for a second? Not to mention, there are times where I legitimately thought, like, scenes were missing. Because, like, you know a movie, it should go from A to B to C, right? Well, this movie will go from A to friggin' X in like a second, and you'll be like, what? Like, it's not like, oh, I didn't see that coming. It's more like, where did that come from? What is happening right now? Like, that's one thing. This movie's pacing is just, it's all over the place. Because it's one of those movies that has that confusing pacing where it's like, you feel like it's being super rushed. Like, you feel like this movie's being rushed to the max, but at the same time, you still feel like it's dragging. Which is a terrible combination for a movie to have. That's literally the worst thing a movie could have in its story. And you just sit there like you want it to end, but you're like, what's happening? You keep on rushing. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. I'm going to bed. Bye. And it's not like the characters help move that plot along at all. Like, we have Mila Kunis. She's our main character, and she's functional. Like, she's not terrible, but she's not great either. She's just kind of there, like, she's the main character, so we should be really caring about her, but she's just like, I don't know, she's just there to ask questions about the plot, because we're confused. She's obviously confused too, so she's asking questions about the plot. Then sometimes she's just hitting on Channing Tatum awkwardly and out of place. Like, I gotta tell you, the romance in this movie feels completely out of place. Like, it's just like, what? What? And then we have Eddie Redmayne as our villain, and keep in mind, Eddie Redmayne was my favorite performance of last year. I thought his performance in The Theory of Everything was absolutely brilliant. I think he deserves an Oscar. He's terrible in this movie. He is absolutely terrible in this movie. All he really does is, he whispers like this, and then occasionally he'll just let out a go, you know? And he just does that for the entire movie while he, like, walks around like a skinny T-Rex. He just walks around like, oh, my brother, go! Like, he's just terrible. He's bad. I'm sorry, he's bad. I will say Channing Tatum is the absolute best part of this movie, and that's not saying his character's amazing. It was just the one I felt most attached to. It was the most interesting, and it wasn't a great performance, but I really don't blame Tatum for that. He did the absolute best he could with a bad script, so yay! So in the end, Jupiter Ascending is just plain awful. It exceeded my expectations. I thought it would be okay. It ended up just all the way to the floor. This is now my second least favorite movie of the year, which, when you're in the same rank as Mordecai, that's not a good thing. Just please don't give this movie your money. Even if a Batman v Superman trailer is attached to it, don't give it your money. Let's be honest, I might give it my money if that's the case. And no, I won't be buying this when it comes out on Blu-ray. This doesn't belong in your Blu-ray collection. Why would you even ask that? Jupiter Ascending gets a D- out of 10. Hey everybody, thank you so very much for watching my video review for Jupiter Ascending. I want to hear what you think. Have you seen the movie? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you going to see it? Are you going to skip it? Whatever your thoughts are, leave them in the comment section below because I want to hear them. And as always, guys, if you like this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all my future uploads. Be sure to hit the like button because it really helps me out. Leave a comment because I love comments. And if you want to go the extra mile to support the show, consider sharing the video with your friends and family. That would be very much appreciated by me. But most importantly, stay classy. You know, for this screening, it was in 3D, and I was in the front row. Do you want to know what hurts today? My back. I'm blaming you, people. Wachowski. I can never remember your names.